At the end of the day, I think I bring, a person that the teammates beside me and the manager in the dugout can trust. I work my tail off every day, and I'm dedicated and passionate to being a good teammate and to winning ball games. And I think everyone in the league and in this game that is a professional has talent, and everybody can go hit and field and throw. It's the mindset and the dedication and the willingness to never give up and always strive for more. That's what I'm going to bring most. Everybody knows that I can hit and run and throw, but it's the little things that matter most that can take you a long way. It started in the fall at a few meetings with their area scouts and a few Zoom calls, and they attended lots of my IMG games down in Florida. So I knew the interest was there. It's just, it's a draft. Everything's up in the air until the moment it happens. Then they invited me to a pre-draft workout at Kauffman Stadium, which was a small group of kids. And that's when the interest level, I think, was peaked. And they really saw the ability and the talent. And they them and I really see eye to eye. They really care about you as a person and not just a player. It's a great group of individuals that really care about my success on and off the field. And I just thought it'd be a great relationship from the start. So I knew they were interested just from conversations with my, agents and everything like that. But when they called and told me that I was going 23, I was thrilled. My ability to play both infield and outfield is what makes me the player that I am. That came from just growing up doing both. I never stopped wanting to do both. I've always felt that I can do both, and it's always given the teams that I've been on a lot of flexibility. If there's an all-star shortstop like Bobby Wood Jr. and they need me in right field, or they need me in center field, they need me in second base, I have that ability, and I have the ability to do it all. So it's really about the team, and it's really about sending the best nine guys out there to most effectively win a baseball game. And that's the name of my game. And I've just stayed polished at that over my time at IMG. I've gotten reps everywhere, and I'm there every time at practice. I'm bouncing back and forth just because I feel I have the ability to do it. And if it makes the ball club better, that's what I want to do. It's iron sharpens iron. I mean, when you're around the best of the best, you get to see their mindset, you get to see their work ethic, you get to see what works, you get to see what doesn't work, you get to see how they stay themselves, and that's what's most successful for them. And it's all just a big learning experience. It's how much I can take in from these professional athletes to attribute to my game. And if it works, if it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. And staying true to who I am at the end of the day, but also having people like that around me is great for my game. We didn't really have a certain team growing up. We rooted for the teams within the Midwest. Usually it was the Royals or the Cubs, but now we're Royals fans for sure. I grew up watching Cody Bellinger. I grew up watching Bryce Harper. Just left-handed bats that were in the league. I didn't have one guy that I modeled my game after, but those two were the ones. When Cody Bellinger was with the Dodgers hitting 45 bombs, and Bryce Harper, of course. Those are two big names that come to mind right away.